guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jen and this is Jen's Happy Home, and today I am joining in on a collaboration that is hosted this fall by Inspired by Nikki. Nikki has been doing these sunrise challenge videos seasonally, and they've been a lot of fun to join in on. I've done a few already, and I was really excited to be a part of this particular collab because this is kind of like how we're going to prep and get ready for Thanksgiving. A cleaning list, what we need to get done, how we're going to plan out what needs to be done before Thanksgiving, as well as what we're going to do to delegate things to other people just to make our life a little bit easier. So go ahead and check out all of the other ladies who participated in this as well. I will leave a link in the description below for Inspired by Nikki's channel, as well as the playlist of everyone who is going to be joining in on this collab. Alright, so the way that I get started every year is with my Thanksgiving binder, and I talked about this yesterday, so you can go ahead and check out Monday's Motivational Monday video. And I talk about all of the things that this binder does for me every year to help out. And when I created this binder, it was like the week of Thanksgiving, so it's not too late for you to do this. And I'm not going to give you a walkthrough right now because I did that already yesterday, but I'm just going to show you kind of my to-do list for this year, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So I have this printable that I found, and if I can find where I got it from, I'll leave it in the link below. And basically I have my guest list here, and then I have my meal plan over here, which is broken down into main dishes, salads, sides, breads, desserts, and hors d'oeuvres. So that's all written down here, so I have an idea of everything that I need to provide for the meal. And then I'll have my beverages are listed here, my table decor, my place settings, and then just random notes. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of let you know how I get the process started, and this is how. I send out my invitations. It's usually just a text message to my family because it's just really my immediate family that's invited, and then I have my menu list. Now, based off of that list, I will ask people what they would like to bring. Whatever people offer to bring, I will just check that off of my list, and that's just one less thing that I have to do. I also try to get my kids on board in regards to helping out with like setting the table, you know, washing all the dishes, helping me tidy up the house. My older daughter will likely make a dessert of sorts, so my kids are getting old enough now where they can really help out as well. So that's kind of how I delegate some of the responsibilities off onto other people, so it's not so stressful for me. Now let me tell you kind of like my cleaning prep list and how I prepare for our Thanksgiving day with family. I will start off with my main focus being on the kitchen. Obviously the kitchen is going to be the main hub on Thanksgiving day, so I want the kitchen to be really clean. I will start off making sure I have no dirty dishes, nothing dirty in the dishwasher. I want to start with a clean slate, nothing that needs to be put away or cleaned. So that is my first plan of attack. Then after that, I will just wipe down my stovetop. I know it's going to get really dirty again after all of the cooking, but it's nice to start having everything really clean. It just makes it less stressful for me anyway. So I'll wipe down, you know, the stovetop. I'll make sure all the burners are clean, and then I'll go ahead and wipe down the entire countertop and just make sure that the kitchen is really neat and tidy. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is put together my coffee, tea, cocoa area. I always like to have this area easy for guests to use, and we use it as a family all the time anyway, so this is the perfect time just to make sure I have enough sugar, I have a creamer, you know, out for guests, I have enough tea, cocoa, coffee. I'll kind of start taking inventory at this point to see what it is that we need to fill in, just to make sure that all of our guests can have the type of hot drink that they would like. And then the next thing I'm going to do is start going through my fridge. I'm going to throw out things that I no longer need or that have expired. I'm going to make sure that we try to use as much as the stuff that we can in the fridge, just to kind of really clear it out and get it ready for all of the leftovers and things that we're going to have after Thanksgiving, and also just to keep like desserts and extra drinks and all of that stuff in for the day of. So I'm going to wipe everything down and clean out the entire refrigerator, and again I'm going to take inventory of things that I may need for Thanksgiving Day, as far as like drinks, if I need you know, cream, half and half, milk, things like that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is check out the pantry, check out what kind of spices I have, see what spices I need, see, you know, what type of vegetables that I need. I'll go through my canned goods and I'll try to use whatever I have, but then I'll also take inventory of what I do not have and I need to go out and purchase for Thanksgiving Day. So after I've taken inventory of everything in the kitchen, from the refrigerator to the pantry to, you know, the type of hot drinks and things that we may need, I'll go ahead and start figuring out what serving dishes I want to use. Now, something that I've been doing for a while now that I find really helpful is I will take sticky notes and I will write on them every dish that I am providing. And then each sticky note has to find some type of a serving platter or tray. So it works out perfectly. I will have all of my sticky notes and, you know, one will say corn, one will say string beans, one will say stuffing, whatever the case may be. Everything that I need a tray for, I'll write on a sticky note, and then I will delegate different platters and casserole dishes to exactly what it is that I need. Once the kitchen is in order and all of that stuff is done, I will move on into my dining room and I will pull out all of the place settings that I'm going to use. Now, we have like holiday place settings and I only use them twice a year. So they're Christmas themed, but I use them on Thanksgiving and then I use them again on Christmas Eve, and then I pack them away for the year. So now is the time that I take them all out. I make sure I have enough dishes for all of my guests. It usually works out perfectly. I have 12 place settings and I just make sure that I have enough wine glasses and place settings and silverware and all of that stuff for everyone. And I just lay it all out on the table. Then the next thing I'm going to do is get all of my linens out. So whatever tablecloth I'm going to be using, if I'm going to be using napkins, if I'm going to be using enough dish towels and pot holders and hand towels. Okay, so once the kitchen is done, it's time to start cleaning. And I kind of prioritize what's most important. And for me, after the kitchen, the most important thing is going to be the bathrooms. So this is a good time to make sure that you have enough hand soap, make sure that I refill the toilet paper, make sure we have a fresh hand towel out, all of that. Once that's done, I'm going to start cleaning. First, I will clean the bathrooms very well. I'll just wipe everything down, make sure that everything is thoroughly cleaned, the garbage is taken out, the mirrors are clean, all of that stuff. And then after the baths are clean, I'm going to move on to dusting. And typically I don't spend a lot of time doing this. I focus on the main areas of the house where my guests are going to be, and I try not to move too much around. Sometimes it's hard for me not to, but I'll just kind of go around things, wipe everything down, just make sure that there is no dust that can really be seen by people. Just make sure everything is cleaned up and wiped down. And then once I'm done with all of my dusting, I'm going to go and start vacuuming all of the floors in the house, but again, focusing mainly where we're going to be entertaining, and anything else is a bonus. But I will focus all of my energy on like the kitchen, especially since we have pets. There tends to be a lot of pet hair, so I want to make sure I vacuum that area really well, the living room, the dining room, our entryway. Once I am done vacuuming, I'm going to go ahead and mop the traffic areas of the house. Again, my main focus is going to be on the kitchen because of the pets. You know, they're always spilling water and dog food, and I just want those kitchen floors to be really clean, even though I'm gonna have to do it again the day after. And then again, I'll move on from there. Once the kitchen is done, I'll move into the dining room and the entryway, and maybe as an added bonus, I'll make my way up to the second floor areas of the house. And that is it. That is how I do my Thanksgiving prep. Again, I hope that you go ahead and check out everyone else's video. Don't forget to check out Inspired by Nikki's channel. She is amazing. I've been following her for a really long time now, and I do find her videos very inspirational, and her videography, I'm not even sure if that's how you say it, but the way that she takes video is just so beautifully done. I really love her style. So if you haven't ever checked out Inspired by Nikki, please go ahead and check out her channel. And again, I will leave all the links in the description below. Thank thank you so much for watching. If you're new, I really hope that you'll consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so that I can update you every time I have a new and fun video to share. And you can also follow me at Jen's Happy Home on Instagram and Jen's Happy Home on Twitter. Have a great holiday, guys. I really hope that you all have a happy Thanksgiving, and take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.